Hey, Emily. Hey, Harper. Hey, Ballard. Hey, Q. Hey, Tiger. Hey, Ashley. Um, Surprise guest. Hey, Prince. So I have a lot of I have a lot of shit to do. And I don't think we're gonna do debates today. I've been working on like my regular work today, and so during the live, I want to work on some of the live stuff that I've been putting off. So like, there's stuff we need to do for the Discord. We've been meaning to update the live sounds for a while. Um, we probably could talk about the source document as well. There's some housekeeping things that I want to get done today. It's probably gonna be a short live, probably like 2 hours. Hey Millie, and we'll be back to debates and stuff tomorrow. Did he take attendance yet? Hey Rose, if I'm not here in 15 minutes, you're legally allowed to leave. So all I'm gonna do is make a caption for that. Okay. I was just about to ask about the source doc. Yeah, yeah. It's not. So the thing is, I have like a to do list for like. There's basically three to do lists. There's my job to do list. There's my live to do list, and then there's my life to do list. And and all three of them are getting backed up. So I need to start using some of the live time to do the live to do list stuff. I would take a week off, right? Taking a week off, I think, would solve a lot of the problems. However, the problem with taking a week off is we don't know if TikTok is getting banned yet. So if TikTok does get banned in 3 weeks and I take a week off, that's fucking 33% of the time that I have left on TikTok. I don't want to waste it. So I'm kind of just I'm kind of just thugging it out, I guess. Um Wait, it might disappear in April. Yeah, so the deadline was extended to April. Let me see the exact date. 1 second. Um TikTok deadline. April 5th. Holy moly, hangout time. No, I thought it was an extra 9 months from January. Oh, I wish. No, it was 90 days. And we've been barreling through those 90 days, pretty much accomplishing nothing. I don't think anything has changed on the TikTok front. Like like the whole landscape is the same. ByteDance doesn't really want to sell. Um the Supreme Court didn't overrule anything. Congress isn't doing shit. My birthday is in April. Gonna lose all my favorite content creators. I get to keep TikTok, but what's the point then? Yeah. They'll probably just keep extending it. So that's what I thought, but I was told that the law only allows one extension. So I don't know how they can get around that. Because I could definitely see it like I could definitely see them just continuing to extend it every 90 days, right? Because like it's damned if you do, damned if you don't. If you let it get banned, people are gonna be upset. If you go back on the law, then like there's gonna be legal issues. But like if you keep extending it, but like yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen with that. Um, If that's true, do you think Biden let him say he saved TikTok so if it could blow up in his face? No, um I think Biden is just like all the other old politicians that was totally fine with TikTok getting banned, but as he was going out and he saw like the outcry, he's just like, you know what? This is my last day. I don't want people to be talking about TikTok on my last day. I'll just have him deal with it. Hey Dan, how's your day been? It's been okay so far. Okay, so this is the text right there. Put this right here. I think we're ready to go live on TikTok. Shortest pre-show ever. Yeah, well, the reason it's the shortest pre-show ever is because there's not much of a show tonight. Just gonna be hanging out for a couple hours. Um. Oh, that's a good point. I'm also gonna put debates. We'll be back tomorrow. It's always a show, Dan. I appreciate that. I looked it up and it says Trump can extend it, and he is open to it. Yeah, so I did look up. Trump said when someone asked him, "Will you extend it again?" He said, "Yeah, probably." Like that's a direct quote. And yeah, probably from a yes, definitely from Donald Trump is already on shaky grounds. A yeah, probably, like who knows, but he is open to it, and I don't see any reason why he wouldn't if he's allowed to. The thing is, who told me that he wasn't allowed to? Hey, Arflu, will you be on TikTok tonight? Yeah, I'm about to go live there. Oh, this looks so bad. Hold on. Since when does Trump care what he's allowed to do, though? Okay, that's a good point. That is a really good point. Did Dan fall for the boomer Facebook memes? No, it was a reliable source. I think that told me that he's not allowed to because the law. Okay, can Trump extend TikTok? Trump's extension falls into gray area, experts say. Under federal law, it remains illegal for U.S. companies like internet hosting services and app stores to maintain, distribute, and update TikTok, as the platform remains owned by ByteDance. However, Trump's order invites companies to break the law under the impression they will not face repercussions. Hmm. Genuine question: are the inside jokes about the Discord stuff too much, and should I stop? No, you're fine. That's a good question, though. Hey, Clutch. As long as they stay like vague and inside, like if you know kind of thing. Once you start actually like revealing information, then it could be bad. Oh, it wasn't even 90 days. It was 75 days. Excuse me. Okay, I'm done looking at this. Did you see that Republicans put something in the bill about the 15-day pushback of the shutdown bill that says that all days this month only count as one calendar day? I did not see that. Okay, let me go live on TikTok. I'll try to find it for you. Thank you, Clutch. Um, do you prefer people to go to TikTok or stay here? What's better for you in terms of growth, you think? That's a good question. I think I think if people are going to watch regardless, right? Let's say all things equal, right? Like this is just a viewer. They're not gifting because obviously gifting in certain platforms is better than whatever. If it's just a viewer, I think it might be best to not be on TikTok because, like, so if you're a viewer on YouTube, right, and you have YouTube Premium, then um, then I get like a few pennies for you viewing. Versus TikTok, where if you're just a viewer there, you're just another number on the view count. Also, a viewer on YouTube or Twitch, which have sub 100 viewers, is a lot more percentage wise than a viewer percentage in terms of percentage of audience than on TikTok, which like you could be one of 300 versus one of 50. So like you being the 301st viewer is not going to pull as many people as you being the 50th viewer. I don't know. The real answer, here's my real answer. I don't know. But I would say just be wherever you're most comfortable. I spent so many hours researching the details of the trans mice claims. My head feels like it's going to explode. Learned a lot about some cool scientific research, though. Nice. Oh, sorry. It was about the tariff pushback. My fault. I'll send the article, though. Okay. Okay. Starting TikTok live now. Hey, Emily. Where's my cookie? Oh, first here as well. Yeah, Emily was first on YouTube and TikTok. What kind of cookie would you like? Welcome in, everyone. Thank you for the taps. I don't even like cookies. All right, I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna get started by. Is this a request to Q and A? Is this a request to Q and A? No, you could just ask the question in chat. I didn't mean Did you just start? Yeah, Emily, I did.
Hi,
But
Dan.
oh my god. Hi, Phil. I forgot we had Angela on randomize.
Hi, Dan.
Wait, what voice is that? Jesus.
One key opens both doors.
Okay, there. Now we're better.
Boop.
Yeah, Emily, we're not doing
Elon Musk and Trump's ear.
politics today though. We're just hanging out.
Hello,
Hi.
everyone.
Hi, Dan.
Hi, Sid. Hi, Rose. Elon Musk and Trump's ear.
The Goat Dan. One microwave opens both mics.
Love to hang out with you. Awesome. I love to hang out with you too. One microwave opens both mics. That's two inside jokes in one. I like that. That's two separate inside jokes mashed together.
OMG, Angela. When did we change to 7 p.m.?
2 weeks ago.
Are we just clowning Dan now? LMAOO.
Always down to clown Dan. Microwave implies there is a mega wave. Thank you for the heart, Mies. Okay.
What do you think of Chuck Schumer now deciding to vote for the CR?
I
do that
haven't
in my free time.
I haven't looked at that news at all. I do that in my free time.
At Epic Tickle, we all fam.
We all fam into club. What was I just saying? Okay, so here's the things I have to do. I'm backed up on Discord messages, so I gotta
Is there a macrowave?
reply to Discord messages.
I love Tesla.
Oh, that's another thing we have to do. Thank you, Liam. We're gonna update the sounds. I love Tesla is definitely gonna be a gift sound. We could actually do this first. Okay.
Hi, Dan.
Here are the sounds. Hey, KP.
Microwave check?
More like a microwave mic check. Oh, speaking of Liam,
Everything is
LRDC right there. Hold on, this man. If we can just get some W's for him, he bought us a new mic. It's gonna be here Sunday, but he sent me over $70 for a new mic. W's in the chat.
WLRDC. W Liam. W that man.
Sorry if you didn't want credit.
Liam.
Too late.
W Liam. New microwave W. WLRDC. You gotta make the Isaac Neutron a sound.
The Isaac Neutron. What's
Thank
the
you, Dan.
Isaac Neutron
I hope
sound?
it works out well. W.
I hope
It's
so
gonna be
too,
the
man.
best
I really
microwave.
appreciate it. It's gonna be the best microwave.
Maybe we can get you a Tesla next.
A Tesla. bro, how did Trump sneak the word slur into the...
Hey, Dan. Making a better name for Liam's everywhere.
Yeah,
You
for
didn't hear
real.
Trump say Isaac Neutron?
No,
You
did
love
he? I
Tesla.
missed that too. I missed a lot today. I've been just like doing my day job all day.
Everything's computer.
I popped into the Discord
I'll put
briefly
some
and
money in the Tesla fund.
got upset by the news. I'll put some money in the Tesla fund. No, I don't want a Tesla. Thank you though.
Did you see the pics of them in the Tesla together?
Oh God, no, I didn't.
I love Taylor. What happened to the Discord? Trump would be hysterical.
What do you mean what happened to
if he
the
wasn't
Discord?
President. Hey,
Hey Heather.
they're good. I love
Trump would be
Tesla.
hysterical if he wasn't president. I think I have a TikTok talking about the fact that like if Trump had just gone into Hollywood as like a host or something like that, he'd be great. He's funny. He's a lot of times he's quick on his feet, and he just decided to destroy the American empire instead. I don't know. You said there was bad news in the Discord, and it says Discord updates. Oh, no. The Discord updates I'm talking about are I need to like reorganize some of the Discord stuff. I have to reply to a bunch of messages. I'm like 10 messages behind in Discord, and there's also like duplicate Tesla. I hardly know her. The Isaac Neutron thing was AI, guys. We can't forget the media literacy like Trumpies do. Yes, okay. I almost fell for some AI too, because Trump said something along the lines of he doesn't want to get rid of daylight savings because like imagine if your grandma's dying and then you spring forward, your grandma dies an hour sooner. And I was like, there is no way he said this. And it was AI. So be careful because there's fake news on the left too. Okay, what am I doing here? We are doing the sounds. All right, we're gonna do the sounds first. We're gonna do the sounds. Me up, man. We're not doing debates right now. Just got here. What was AI? There's a clip going around that it's going viral, and it's Trump saying that he doesn't want to he doesn't want to make daylight savings time permanent because he doesn't like daylight savings time because imagine if we make it permanent and your grandma's dying and then we spring forward an hour and then she dies an hour sooner. When I heard that, I was like, there's no way he said that. That is insane. And it was AI. So Isaac Neutron is AI. Okay, that too. KP is spreading misinformation. Oh, I know. Did you know the price of eggs are going down? You don't want to talk about that? The price of eggs isn't going down. Just because older millennial told you it is doesn't mean it is. I look at the egg prices in my grocery store, and they are not going down. So, anyway, we need to add Tesla. Yeah, for sure. Okay, so The sounds are in both were AI. Yeah, I know that the daylight savings one was in AI. AI Trump way more articulate. Yeah, I'm hesitant about audio clips. Much easier to fake than video. Yeah, for sure. You're proud of yourself and liberal. Yeah, yeah, I think so. I think I'm doing a good job. So the one about daylight savings is AI. Yes, that was AI. Where is the music channel? Okay, here we go. Sound bites for live. So I need to add.
Trump is a fucking idiot.
Should we add that? That's Lindsey Graham. That one seems a little bit on the nose. Okay, good, because I can't tell what's real or not anymore at this rate. Yeah, it's as AI gets better and better, we're gonna it's gonna be a real problem in the future. Like, if we can't distinguish a video of the president saying something insane, AI could literally lead to like nuclear holocaust. Now one can say that perhaps Donald Trump being so erratic is preparing us for this, so that I don't know, maybe countries like Iran or Russia will hear something from Trump and be like, let's give it an hour, right? Because when you give it an hour, usually he reverses his course and he'll change his mind. So like whenever if we ever have another president and there's an AI of him saying we're gonna nuke Russia, Russia will be like, let's give it an hour, and then the criminal will be like, it was AI, boss. I don't know. Sheesh.
You've been watching a little too much Fox News.
That's a good one. Okay, that's a good. What gift should we put that one on? Thoughts on theory that Trump is trying to start a recession so ultra rich can buy up even more cheap? I think it's very plausible. I don't necessarily think like he's trying to cause a recession, but I think what he's taking actions that would lead to the stock market tanking, would lead to potentially the housing market going down. So whether or not like he specifically wants a recession or just like a good buying opportunity, I could definitely see that. But obviously it's just conjecture. Happy Thursday, Ice Cold.
You've been watching a little too much Fox News.
Okay, we got to attach that one to a gift. Let's see what we got. Let's see what's available here. Did you hear about the Alien Act thing? Nothing recently. If this was true, would it not cause more problems? If what was true? That Trump's trying to cause a recession? Thank you for the chili peppers. Okay, upload sound. Fox News.
You've been watching a little too much Fox News.
Does anyone have is there like a Fox gift? Hey Pickle. Panther's Paw. The Panther's Paw is China right now. We could change that. Oh, we could do Into the Light. People have been sending Into the Light a lot lately, and like telling someone that they're watching too much Fox News is like them walking into the light. I think we could do that. Okay. Into the Light is now.
You've been watching a little too much Fox News.
Dan, I haven't had the brain capacity to keep up with the shit show these past 2 weeks. Ashley, I'm gonna be honest with you, me neither. there's a lot of shit that I've kept up with, but there's a lot that I also have not kept up with. Donut is too cheap for any gift at this point, for any sound. It'll just be people will use it to filibuster. Okay, so that's that one. What else we got?
The United States. They use magnets. It's a new theory. Magnets are going to lift the planes up.
Okay, that's good. What do we got for magnets?
They use magnets. It's a new theory. Magnets are going to lift the planes up.
What's going on there? We're updating the soundboard. Transmice. You should do Tesla one. Yeah, if someone can make me the soundbite for the I Love Tesla, that would be awesome. And post it in the Discord, because I don't have that soundbite yet. Let me see.
But you gotta ride it better than a Tesla.
That's not it. Is there a light bulb for Isaac Neutron? If the Isaac Neutron thing is AI, I don't want to use it as a soundbite. Yeah, they gotta get the slur in there. Yeah, that's classic Trump. Thoughts on SPX? Is that a graphics card? I looked it up and I couldn't find anything confirming that it is AI. Hold on. Okay. Isaac Neutron. The only news sites reporting on it are like not news sites. So I don't know.
It's remarkable, really.
Yeah, no, I think just like the daylight savings one, people are just making these AI sound bites to go viral because like you just play the sound bite and then you put your face laughing at it and then that goes viral on TikTok. Yeah, we're not putting any AI sound bites here. Okay, we need a gift for this.
They use magnets. It's a new theory. Magnets are going to lift the planes up.
Is there a plane? A plane or a magnet? Let me see. Galaxy. Well, Galaxy's already famously bing 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 bong. I don't know if we can change that one. Flying jets. Isn't that one like hella expensive? Oh, what about the shiny air balloon? Paper Crane right now is You Are Fake News. Is that what that is from? Oh, what is that from? Oh, Megan. That is from a rally back in Trump's the first time he was running for president. So like in 2016, it was a rally where he was describing how to put together trucks, and he said like when you take the truck, bing 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 bong, it's insane. It went viral back then. I recognize that it's 10 years ago, so some people don't know about it, but it was one of the Trump memes back then. Travel in the USA. That one is already me saying I did everything right, but they indicted me in Arabic. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to show you guys what we have so far. window capture. 1 second, y'all. It's not showing you guys. Oh, there we go. Okay. Cool. Let me make that visible, actually visible here. Okay. So, shiny air balloon.
They use magnets. It's a new theory. Magnets are going to lift the planes up.
Into the light.
You've been watching a little too much Fox News.
Travel in the USA. سويتوا كل شيء مزبوط بس حكموني. Woolly hat. Hand hearts. Whale diving.
Windmills are driving the whales crazy, obviously.
Confetti.
Genuinely, no.
I just learned where the crab sound came from. Yeah, that's a classic one. Massage for you.
Finish him.
Cheering crab. I prefer it was China. The panther paws are China. Tino. Why you look like that? I don't know. My mom made me this way. Love this. Or sorry, love you.
Now watch this drive.
Heart me flex.
Please clap.
Garland headpiece.
Why are you running?
Night star.
Objection!
Bubblegum. Stinging bee. Coffee magic.
Try that MAGA shit. Try it.
Cap.
That's a damn lie.
Dinosaur, we all know.
I'm so sick of these people. You know.
Future encounter.
That doesn't answer my question. I asked you a direct question.
Fireworks.
I am once again asking for your financial support.
Hearts.
I'm blowing out my damn throat.
Absolute banger. Money gun.
I don't care about you. I just want your vote. I don't care.
Dancing flower.
I hope they now go and take a look at the oranges of the
Star. Just got here. Did Obama change? No, Obama's the same.
I love the poorly educated.
That's superpower. Little crown.
You talk about extreme.
Boxing gloves.
All right, yeah, get them the hell out of here, will you, please?
Relaxed goose.
They take in the geese.
You have one of the whales? Yeah. The whales is this.
Windmills are driving the whales crazy, obviously.
Corgi.
They're eating the dogs.
Sunglasses.
No, get those lights off. Off.
Hanging lights.
Turn off the lights. Turn off the lights.
Paper crane.
I have concepts of a plan.
Rockstar.
You are fake news.
Marvelous confetti.
Wrong.
Gold medal.
I am the chosen one.
Naughty chicken.
I did everything right and they indicted me.
Potato in Paris.
The wall just got 10 feet taller.
Galaxy.
Bing, bing, bong, bong, bing, bing, bing.
Do you have the list on here or Discord? There should be one pinned in Discord. It's slightly outdated, but mostly is correct. Is the same. Should be in general pinned, I think. Hat and mustache.
Come on, man.
I love that one. Hand heart.
Obama.
Magic rhythm.
You think you just fell out of a coconut tree?
Panther paws.
China.
Subscribe.
Thanks, Obama.
And finally, level up sparks.
Don't boo. Vote.
Okay, so that's what we have now. So let me look at other sounds to add here.
Turn like a pretzel.
I like that one. That's for when people like bend over backwards to defend Trump.
Turn like a pretzel.
Our
country is being destroyed by stupid people.
Ooh, that's a banger. We need that one on something not too expensive.
Our country is being destroyed by stupid people.
We need the Tesla sound. Yeah, I just need someone to make the sound bite. Okay. Our country is being destroyed by stupid people. What are we going to put that on? Let me see here. Wait. that guy who crashed out in Twitch chat yesterday is back again. Bro. One of the 99-cent ones, not more. All right, let me see what's available. What spots are available? Okay. All right, there's a bunch of the okay, so these I think are temporary ones for Ramadan. These are all taken. Meerkat? Don't we have something for Meerkat? No, I guess we don't. Ooh. Are you guys going to see my files? I don't know how this works. Hold on. Let me just turn that off for a second. Me in every Zoom where I share my screen. Okay. All right. Meerkat is now.
Our country is being destroyed by stupid people.
That's good. That's good. We got a winner there. Okay. Next up.
Turn like a pretzel.
We might see 18 iterations of the live header. Okay, real quick. There's 140 of you in here. Can you all just do me one favor and make sure you're following? Some people might be following because they followed my backup account, or some people might have gotten unfollowed because of the man. So just right next to my name, if you see a red oval that says follow, just press that, please. Thank you, thank you. Have you done Tesla yet? No, we haven't. I need to get the soundbite for that. Thank you for the harmies, everybody. Okay, so for... Don't tell me what to do. Isaac Neutron, I can't do it. It's AI. We're not doing AI. Okay, so... For this sound, the turn like a pretzel sound, what are we going to do? We could do the bow knot. Like tying a knot, you know? Turn like a pretzel. We could do that. Okay, let me upload that real quick. Okay. Okay, so now...
Turn like a pretzel.
Now we got that. We just need I Love Tesla.
I love Tesla.
Thank you, Carmine.
I love Tesla.
Okay. What gift? One of the most evil, hurtful, selfish traitors on our planet, Trump, needs our compassion. Does he, though? All right, what gift for this one? This is a crucial one. Travel with you.
Come on, man.
Thank you for the hat mustache. That one's number one. That one's too expensive, and number two, it's already taken. I definitely want to hear it more than I hear the travel with you. It needs to be cheaper. Swastika. That's a gift. Um, I mean, don't get me wrong. Hold on. Just so we're clear, travel with you is the best suggestion because it's a car. I'm not saying it's a bad suggestion. I'm just saying the reasons why I would prefer something cheaper. Sounds like he's saying he loves to slur. We haven't used any of these beans. I thought these beans were going to be temporary. Got a clip of saying trust me. Yo, Tino Knight, I'm just really confused. Okay, like you see, we're not talking about politics, right? And yet you're talking about politics, and not like current politics. You're talking about like COVID-19. What's going on here? You just come back tomorrow. Okay. I'm weird like that. Yeah.
Obama.
Thank you, Loki. Does the Dragon Crown have any? People have sent the Dragon Crown several times, and there's no sound with it, right? Brain is not braining as usual. Live on air. Live on air. Do they even still have that gift? We could do live on air. It's an administrative day. Yeah. Yeah, we could do live on air.
I love Tesla.
Oh, but I should rename the file to Tesla so people know. Hold on. After yesterday's debag, and admin day is perfect. Yeah, yesterday we hit 0 on the patience meter. That doesn't happen often. You should change the cowboy hat sound. What? That's like my favorite. Come on, man. I love that. Then check general. What we got going on in general? Let's see here.
Look at those hands. Are they small hands? And he referred to my hands. If they're small, something else must be small. I guarantee you there's no problem. I guarantee it. All right.
I appreciate the clip, but I don't know that there's any gift that would not that would be okay with us playing like a full video, because that's basically what that is. Dan, I just watched an old guy get jumped in my Ring camera. Jesus. Oh my god. Where can I send the clips of the old guy getting jumped? Oh, are you on Discord? Did you call the cops or something? Like, I don't even know what to say about that. That's crazy. The only thing, oh, you know what I saw on my Ring cam 2 days ago? The opossum that lives in my outside my house was beefing with Walker. Let me see if I can find that video. I put food out for Walker, and the opossum just like ran up on him, and Walker backed up, and hit him in the head, and the opossum did not care and just started eating his food. Give us the deets. 100% thought you were about to say you saw the apocalypse. Walker came back. I thought he was lost after the hurricane. No, it was only one day that he wasn't back after the hurricane. He's been back like every day since. Finally, good soup. The opossum. I'm still thinking about what Reagan said about the old man getting jumped. Jesus Christ. Host indica or sativa, you look like you like both. I usually don't partake, to be honest. Like maybe once every 3 months I'll take half of an edible. That's really it. I'm not a gardener per se. One key, both doors. Okay. Oh, wait. We need bleach blonde, bad built, butch body. We definitely need that one. Okay, where was I? Sorry, I got super distracted here. Okay, live on air is now.
I love Tesla. I love Tesla.
A police apparently watched them the first time try to rob him.
I love
said,
Tesla.
Thank you, Goonies. Thank you. That's wild. They never specifically said he was robbing him. What the hell? All right. If you have sound bites that you'd like to go into the Angela machine, there is a thread in the Discord. Okay, if you press music, there's a thread underneath that says sound bites for lives. And that's the easiest way to get them to me. The second easiest way would be to message them to me. They had a gun and were telling him to give them his money. What the hell? And the cops said that doesn't count as a robbery. No more Oreos soundbite next. What does no more Oreos mean?
I love Tesla.
Thank you, Megan. Search no more Oreos Trump on YouTube. Okay.
I love Tesla.
You guys are really putting that one to work. Thank you, Oscar.
I love Tesla.
Thank you, Choo Choo. Okay. No more Oreos.
I love Tesla. Mexico with their big plant from
Thank you, Megan.
Chicago, which means what? No more Oreos. I love Tesla. No more Oreos.
What? Why is this the first time I'm hearing this? This is a 9-year-old clip. Thank you, good Liam. No more Oreos chant. What the fuck? Okay, I'm posting this clip so somebody can turn it into a soundbite.
No more Oreos.
Oh my god. Okay. Where were we? Okay, so we got I Love Tesla. We need bleach blonde, bad built, butch body.
Do you know what we're here for?
Okay, I'm gonna post that one as well. All right, are there any other sound bites that we definitely want? Just too much stupid to track. Yeah, for real. Make that cheap enough to heckle female MAGA. We don't get that many female MAGA, to be fair. Okay. With talks of recession looming, it would be super cool to bring a financial expert up to talk about that. It would be cool. I don't think I know any financial experts. I mean, I know Chris, who was Chris Venture Capitalist, knows the most of the people I know. Of the people I know. What was that sentence? Knows the most of the people I know. Chris would be the one to talk about it. Of like the live creators is a better way to say that. I feel like it has been more lately in general for various debaters. Oh, okay, I see. What about JD Vance thank you quote? The problem with that one is that one kind of pisses me off. I don't know if I want to hear that one. Like, the only way I would enjoy that one is if it came with one of the JD Vance edit faces. We need Tic Tac news. Yeah, if Tic Tac, I would definitely be down to do news with Tic Tac tonight. While I'm taking care of some of this stuff. Are you elevating again, Dan? No, I don't. I don't have time to elevate anymore. I have to. I have like 10 messages I need to get back to on Discord. I have TikTok messages I need to get back to. I have to reorganize the Discord. I have to reorganize the source document. Your opinions on Puerto Rico? That's such a vague question. Good, positive. You bumping that new Cardi tonight? I didn't even know there was a new Cardi. I'll elevate for you. Okay, sounds good. The best beaches. Okay. All right. So sound bites. We'll put a pin in that for now. Okay. I know what we can do. So I'm gonna start catching up on my Discord messages. But in the meantime, what we're gonna do is we're gonna listen to Chris Murphy for 25 minutes going over all of the corruption of the Trump administration. How does that sound? Let me find that clip. Ooh, we do need an RFK soundbite or two. We don't have any. That's a good point, Adela.
Like the trying to control what I ate and me changing.
Wait. Never. Okay, hold on.
Like
okay, so I opened TikTok to get that clip. Go see what Dean is doing. What's his at? Dean, is it just Dean? Dean Withers? What's Dean's at? Dean with Withers. Dean Parker. Oh, okay. So I could go to Parker. Hold on. Parker. For some reason, it's not showing me that they're live. Hold on. Is my shit glitched? Wait, let me show you guys what I'm looking at here. Parker's on Dean's live. Okay. Well, sorry, 1 second. It's Dean. Is that 2 E's and 2 A's? It's Dean. Couldn't find this account. Y'all are killing me here. 2E, 1E, 2 A's, 2 N's. It's not showing me that he's live. Oh. guess I just need to wait.
It'll take you to it.
Hey, on second thought, I'm getting word that it may be illegal to incentivize donations with merch. So,
Really?
yeah, we're possibly. I mean, I don't know. It's an unsubstantiated.
Not that you sell.
Yeah.
We're not selling the merch. I made very clear that we weren't selling.
What are we watching?
Just to, you know,
with any clothes.
You're talking about a GoFundMe for a friend of theirs fighting
They get
cancer.
that all
Oh, okay.
we don't want to do anything illegal.
Here, let me.
So
Okay.
instead,
it's not merch because it's.
Let me post the
just
link.
follow me here. Have some trust. Have some trust.
Let me post the link.
So we're actually.
I don't see it at all. I think this country is going to boom. I said I can do it the easy way or the hard way.
Okay. Does anyone know where I can get the GoFundMe link? Hey, Squeaky. In their bios. Okay. Oh, I see it. Oh my god. How do I... Okay, there we go. Oh, Adela, is that it? Here, I'll pin that. Yeah, that's shorter than the link I got. I'm gonna post this in live chat as well. Okay. All right, where were we?
Like the trying to control what I ate and me changing my eating habits. People, a couple of my friends knew. They were COVID
Sorry, he did that?
Okay. Yeah, it was.
That's hilarious. I never once cared about what you ate. What are you talking about?
I was eating like a banana and a teaspoon of peanut butter just so I wouldn't like pass out on the long days we were filming. The cutie story that didn't make the cut was one day, it was like 2 p.m. We were still filming. I hadn't had a chance to eat. So I grabbed 2 cuties, like little tiny oranges that fit in the palm of your hand. And he looked at me and he goes, "Are you going to eat both of those?" And I said, "Well, like, yeah, that's a serving." And he goes, "Well, we're going out to eat later. Like, maybe you should save your appetite."
Oh my God. I cannot believe that you would say that, Zay.
This is all working out so wonderfully in your favor because they did not use it.
Oh my God.
But I'm not crazy. I'm
Please
not a
air
pathological
it.
liar.
If you have it, please air it.
You already know I don't listen half the time.
Facts. Did everybody hear that?
I just talk a lot of coal.
I talk a lot of coal.
Mm-hmm.
What does that even mean?
Like a lot of it is just like you, like either breaking out in song, dropping some bars.
Are you about to eat 2 of those?
Maybe. That's a serving. You okay with that?
You better save your appetito.
I've only had a banana
Talking
and
like-
a scoop of peanut butter today.
big old sucker tonight.
So.
You only had a banana today?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Oh, I could
I offered
definitely
you
tell
a
you, but I
poke
probably
bowl.
shouldn't. I know you did, but we had that last night.
Oh, are you getting a wedding dress?
Something like that.
Wedding dress bod?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, so I was going to play the Chris Murphy video, and then that popped up when I opened TikTok, and I had to watch it. Sorry, guys.
It's heartbreaking for me to say this, but in the first 6.
Okay, so I've only seen one season of Love Is Blind, and it's the season that had it had that girl that said she looked like Megan Fox. Whatever season that was, is the only season I've watched. The Little Marco is my new favorite part of the live. Thank you, Caffeine. Love Is Blind is definitely last season. Okay, Love Is Blind is definitely a show that I would love to watch with like my significant other, but would not watch it on my own. Dan, have you seen the new presidential attire skin for Loki in Marvel Rivals? No, but I mean I've seen President Loki, so I'm assuming it's like that. That's the only season I watched too. Oh, okay, that's funny. New watch party. Love Is Blind is my guilty pleasure. Why aren't we calling searching for Little Marco Polo? I guess we should. Love Is Blind is better than the first seasons. Might also be my beige flag. For sure, I tried to watch it on my own. It requires a buddy, I think. Yeah. Yeah, so like I watched that season with my girlfriend at the time and it was fun, but I can't fathom watching it by myself. And I didn't know that it existed prior to that because were the first seasons of Love Is Blind happening like during COVID? Like when was Love Is Blind a thing? Because I didn't date at all during COVID, so I didn't know that it existed. Yeah? Okay.
It's heartbreaking for me to say this, but in the first 6 months of the Trump presidency, Trump and Elon Musk and their billionaire friends have engaged in a stunning rampage of open public corruption. It's not fundamentally different.
Real quick. Okay, I think something that I like kind of regret, not that it's necessarily like my fault, but something that I feel like I missed out on was it sucks that I was single during lockdown. I don't know if anyone else was single during lockdown, but like seeing all like the cute posts of like couples not going to work and just hanging out together and watching Netflix together, and I was just like, that would have been torture. You have to at least watch the first season of Love Is Blind. Okay, I'd like Love on the Spectrum. I didn't watch. I don't think I watched anything else besides Love Is Blind in regards to like dating shows like that. I used to watch. Oh fuck. Okay. I used to watch these really, really. I wanted some nookie. No, not even that. Just like the cute, connection with a person while like the world is shut down around you. I don't know. It was just like people were learning how to bake bread together and they were watching new shows together. I met my boyfriend 1 month before COVID, and then we had to just not see each other ever. Companionship, yeah. Hi Dan, it's great to see your blood pressure is back to normal. Thank you, Jay. What was I saying? So I didn't watch The Bachelor, but I used to watch really like garbage dating shows back in the early 2000s. So like there was a show called Love or Money, I think, where like the guy, it was like a bachelor kind of show, and the guy they told the women that the guy's a millionaire, but it turns out he just makes like $19,000 a year. Joe Millionaire. It was called Joe Millionaire. Hey Gina, yeah. So the Joe Millionaire, and then they made another one. The other one that I'm thinking of is the Love or Money one was there were like three like really wait, no. Am I remembering this wrong? Okay, there was a show. Someone tell me what the name of the show was. There was a show with like three dorky guys, and they were dating like. Thank you, Linda, for the cheering crab. They were dating like these really gorgeous women on this show, and then like halfway through the show, they introduced like these three like really good looking guys, and like the point of the show, I think, was supposed to be like like personality versus looks or whatever. But I really didn't like that show because the three dorky guys were fucking assholes, and the three good-looking guys were like charming gentlemen. So I think they really fumbled the bag with that one. But then there was a spin-off of that show with one of the three dorky guys because he happened to be rich, and so I think that was. I love Tesla. Thank you, Megan. Beauty and the Geek. Was it Beauty and the? No, Beauty and the Geek was a little bit later. That show wasn't bad. I liked Beauty and the Geek. Fuck, what was it called? I love Tesla. Hold on. Old Fox dating show. Wait, what's the gift for it? It's live on air. Old Fox dating show. 3 nerds. No, not Beauty and the Geek. Even Google thinks it's Beauty and the Geek. I liked Beauty and the Geek, actually. I thought that was fine.
I love Tesla.
Thank you, Slurry. Okay, so the show For Love or Money. Like, that name is in my head. I'm trying to remember if I've even seen this. Oh, For Love or Money, the guy didn't know that there was money involved. Okay, I remember this one. The one where the parents set you up with the choice they had, your boyfriend and girlfriend. I don't know that one. If there was anything on what's the word here? On like MTV or cable news or cable TV channels, I didn't see them because I didn't have cable from 2003 to like 2014. The Average Joe. Hold on. The Average Joe reality show. I think it might be this. Yes. It was this. Okay. It was Average Joe. And the problem with the show was that when it got down to like the top 3, they brought in these 3 like hunky guys, but the hunky guys also were just like super chill, whereas the Average Joes were fucking weirdos. It was like the opposite of the story they were trying to tell, and I don't know if that's just like the fault of casting. But one of those top 3, this guy named Matt, ended up being rich. So there's something called Average Joe Adam. Oh no, not Matt. Adam. Adam Returns. Is that what I'm thinking of? I don't know. Why do I even remember any of this? Why is this taking up valuable filing cabinets in my brain? Okay. What were we doing? We were listening to Chris Murphy. Okay, Chris Murphy is going to tell us about the corruption. I'm going to answer my Discord messages. I'm going to clean up my Discord messages. There are 220 of you in here. Because of TikTok's new rules, I need to get 5 new followers every live. Otherwise, they take some of the gifts. I'm going to make a video about those new rules. They're insane. But if you could all make sure, there's 220 of you, just make sure that you're following. Check next to my name. There should be a red oval that says follow. If you're not following, you hit that. Omar, thank you for the sub. Wait, what? Yes, Laurie. I'm gonna make a wild video about that. Maybe I'll make it on this live. I love the frequent insane derailings from the to-do list. Yeah, I've been told I might have ADHD. Can I come up to talk about fundraiser Dean, Parker, and Matt are doing for their friend? I posted it in the live chat, and we did link it up top.
I love Kessler.
Thank you, Choo Choo. Okay, because I was live today, and I'll be so mad. Oh, okay, Slary, yeah, okay. If you're live, you need to make sure that you're live for at least 25 minutes every day. Otherwise, 25 minutes per live. Otherwise, you are going to get less of your gifts. Dan, I don't know why I haven't done this back, but I'm done being MAGA. They are lunatics. That's like stealing, basically. Yeah. So my catch for the, you know how like TikToks, everyone has 0 attention span, so you got to catch people right at the start. The start of my video is TikTok is robbing you.
I love Kessler.
Thank you, Phil. And I'll go over it in the video. Let's check soundbite. Okay. Great new sound. Yeah, for real. Okay, soundbite.
President Obama was constantly chewing gum.
Bleach blonde, bad built butch body.
Yes.
No more Oreos. No more Oreos.
Okay. All right, what gift are we thinking for that one? Do you have a sound for Isaac Neutron? No, I'm pretty sure Isaac Neutron is AI, and I don't want to do AI sounds.
Bleach blonde, bad built butch body.
Vicky, what are you referring to? Like TikTok? It's always better to do it off TikTok. TikTok, you didn't hear that from me. Drill Baby Drill for the Tiny Dino one. So I'm going to give you guys a quick synopsis of how the TikTok gifts have changed and why I'm making a video. So what is this video we're supposed to be listening to? I'll get there in a second. Why I'm going to make a video about it. So before last month, how the TikTok gifts worked was the creator would get 50% and TikTok would get 50%. But last month they changed it so that now you have to hit benchmarks to reach your 50%. Theoretically, you can reach 53%, and that was their selling point. They're like, "Ooh, you can get 53%." But the reality is, the only people that can get you can't even get 53% in perpetuity, because one of the benchmarks to get 53% involves hitting a higher tier in like the leaderboard, and so if you hit the highest tier, you can't hit any more higher tiers. So that's a percentage gone. So the highest you can actually get is 52%. But the only people getting 52% are going to be the absolute top 1% of creators, because they are remaining in the top tier of creators, which gets them that extra percent. So most creators are just struggling to keep their 50%. So basically how it works is you need to hit benchmarks per live to get to 40%, and then the weekly benchmarks are added at the end of the week. Thank you so much, Vols. I hope you're doing well as well. So if you are a small creator, you are. Is that the same guy on a different account? If you are a small creator, you are making much less than 50%. And that's really, really frustrating. I'm gonna go over it in the video. You know what? I might make the video in this live. You guys might see some behind the scenes editing. But in the meantime, we gotta add these sounds, and then we're gonna watch the video that I promised we were gonna watch. Okay, so we need a gift for
No more Oreos. No more Oreos.
what are we thinking for that one? Donut is too cheap. Could you please upload more long form debate highlights on YouTube? I'm working on it. I had an editor briefly, and then they are no longer my editor. So we're working on it. The cake. It sounds like they're trying to make being a creator require a 40-hour work week. Kind of. Yeah, if you so basically you need to go live at least 2 days a week. Those lives need to be at least 25 minutes long, and you need to get at least a certain amount of new followers. Then it just really punishes small creators. I'm a new live creator and have been live for 20 plus hours and gotten many gifts and made 14 cents so far. Well, I don't know exactly what the situation is with that. Oreos Panda. Let me see. Panda Hug? We can do Panda Hug.
No more Oreos. No more Oreos.
I was watching your long form videos on YouTube and they were really fun. Yeah, it's one of the many, many things that are on my to-do list. I will Ooh. They weren't huge gifts, but not small either. It was the new following goal I couldn't make. Yeah. Okay. Now we need a gift for bleach blonde bad built butch body. MTG should be trash panda.
Bleach blonde, bad built butch body.
Gold chain? Right now, the gold chain is
I am the chosen one.
I got him, he's gone. Yellow bean. Okay, I kinda like that. The Jolly Joy Bean? Dragon Crown? Did you eat an edible, Dan? No.
Bleach blonde, bad built butch body.
I did the Jolly Joy Bean. Is that Liam in my box? Yeah, I don't know about all that. He said, "Oh hell no." Okay.
President Obama was constantly chewing gum.
I don't know if we should. I don't know if we should do that one. Why are you triggered? Do you have a conversation and not debate? I mean, I'm just not like bringing anyone up, Liam. It says Debates will return tomorrow. Like, we're kind of just hanging out. Thank you, Mrs. Chairman. Why do people call out triggered when there clearly no triggering happening? 1 second, it'll be prehistoric. Wait, what? All right. You thought. Okay, where were we?
I love Tesla. You know.
Oh, that's what you meant, Miles. That's what you... Oh, I didn't even think about that. I should have left him up for another second. Thank you, Miles. Thank you for the dino. Thank you, Shui, for the I love Tesla. Yo, Miles had that in the chamber. Like, I'm glad I'm here for your entertainment, Tiny Tim. Tiny Tim? Is that... You know my name's Dan, right? It's the thought that counts. I appreciate it. You know what they say? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice. Come on, Liam. All right, where were we? This is literally evil Liam. You can't get fooled again. You will be on his background soon. That's when you know you've made it. When you're on Liam's background, fool me, can't get fooled again. That we should probably have that be a soundbite too. Okay, we're playing the Chris Murphy video. I swear, we're playing the Chris Murphy video, and then I'm replying to Discord messages. All right, that's the plan. However, before we start, tell him to come back, but bring up good Liam instead. Liam can come back when he's willing to have a conversation with a woman about her healthcare. Oh, God. Yeah, I don't think we should hold our breath on that one, Ange. Then I haven't been getting you on my FYP. Are you shadow banned? I don't know. I don't know. I will say, the past like 2 or 3 TikToks I posted have done like okay. The political TikToks. But the one TikTok I posted that was not political went viral. So I don't know. I've had to search for you. I don't see you on my FYP either. Damn, that sucks. They're censoring left-wing creators. I don't know. It is amazing that the entire chat is talking about me right now. Does that make you feel good, Liam? Okay. Before we start playing the video, all right? Before we start playing the video, I'm gonna ask one more time, because with these housekeeping lives, it's very hard to get like new people. So if you could all just double check that all 210 of you are have the follow button. Nobody has to gift. Nobody has to sub. Just make sure you're following. That's it. Liam, that includes you. Just hit that follow button. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, here we go. Did a search on Reddit for you last night. All good news. Wait, you didn't find the evidence that I'm being paid by the DNC? Can we get Echo Chamber Tuesdays and take friendlies only? Okay, I kind of like the idea of calling it Echo Chamber Tuesday. Um, I am very, very on the fence about adding more than 4 days a week. I'm already pushing it. But we could maybe do echo chamber Thursdays, something like that. I will definitely consider that. If Trump does extend the deadline, I'm taking a week off. The only reason I haven't taken a week off yet is because I feel like if there's only 3 weeks left, taking a week off is kind of a waste. If you go any more than 4, does it have to be political? No, it doesn't have to be political. It's just I get burned out. Where was I? Oh my god, Twitch and YouTube. I haven't looked at you guys in like 25 minutes. I'm so sorry. Thank God you're live so I can put something on while grinding Warframe. Awesome. I appreciate you being here. Dan, do you think the people you debate here are good representatives of Republicans? I have no idea. Dan trying to replace Isaiah as Liam's best friend. We good in here? All right, cool, Clutch. Free Palestine? Yes, I agree. The left needs more echo chamber talk to figure out what the party should be. Maybe. Dan can only stomach us 4 days at a time. Rome, it's not you. It's not you guys. It's the other half. Dan hates us. Scott, okay. Y'all chill out. Better than Cheeto telling us what to be. Shout out Warframe. Shout out to my Tenno. I don't know what that means. It's Gimli. Thank you so much for the roses. The left needs to bring the echo chamber into the culture more. That I agree with. Yeah. But the thing is we need to do cool echo chamber stuff, right? So like the right has this echo chamber about like the global elites, right? And it makes us sound like the resistance, you know? So like if we're going to start echo chambering, we got to make it cool shit. I just want to check like what went viral and you just sent me down the supermarket brain rot rabbit hole. Oh yeah, the brain rot video. Tenno is what your character is called in Warframe. Oh, I see. Dan, did you see the American citizen child with brain cancer who got deported with its parents? Sacha, that's part of the reason I don't want to do debates tonight. I saw it in the Discord and I said I don't know how much more news I can take. Like yeah, I want to catch up on stuff, but that was another reason that I'm like really not trying to talk to the Liams of the world at the moment. Especially after last night hitting 0 on the patience meter. That literally devastated me. Yeah. I mean, I was speechless. The brain rot folder dissect video sent me. That one actually made me nauseous. Yep. Mm-hmm. That's the type of video. That's the type of news story that if it dropped while I was live, I probably would have ended the live. Okay. I said we were watching a video, right? All right, here we go.
Than what happened in Russia. These are efforts to steal from the American people to enrich themselves. And their strategy is to do it all out in the open, to do it at such a dizzying pace that the country just gets overwhelmed or anesthetized or dulled into a sense that we just all have to accept the corruption, or maybe more charitably, that this is just how government works, that government is just corrupt, and so the fact that it's happening out in the open instead of happening secretly, well, it's really nothing new. But this is not how government works. The things that have happened over the last 6 weeks are unprecedented. The president and his billionaire friends are not supposed to steal from us. They are not supposed to use their power and their access to power, their access to government levers, to rig the rules to enrich themselves. That has always been wrong. It is still wrong, and we do not have to accept this. And so in the next few minutes, I want to try out an exercise. I want to try to lay out for you as quickly as I can just some of the most significant instances of blatantly corrupt activity that's happened in just the first 6 weeks of Trump's presidency. When you see it all together, there is no way to avoid a simple conclusion. This White House is on its way to being the most corrupt in the history of the country. And just because they are doing it out in the open.
Really quick, I think it was Slary that sent me, there was a creator that he compiled all of the corruption as reported by right-wing media. Like he ignored all left-wing media and just took like the actual news stories of right-wing media talking about, the it was me, yeah, it's Slary. Talking about the so like the Trump coin and the Tesla contract and all this stuff. So it's like you can show this to a right wing person and be like, just this is not biased, CNN or whatever. Here you go. And if their brain fires the proper synapses, they can piece together, oh shit, I don't like this. Anyway.
For everybody to see doesn't mean that it's not corrupt. And my hope is that if you see it all in one place, the gravity of this moment may hit you. My hope is that my colleagues and the public choose not to normalize a president or his advisors using the Oval Office as a blunt mechanism to make themselves even wealthier. It is our decision to have zero tolerance for corruption. It's also our decision to just decide to become a place like Russia, where our leaders are allowed to routinely steal from us. So this is a heartbreakingly long list. This is just 20 or so examples of corrupt behavior in the first 6 weeks of the Trump presidency. So here it goes. We're going to start on January 17th. On January 17th, Trump launches the meme coin. This is maybe the most corrupt of all the acts, because what is the meme coin? The meme coin is essentially a mechanism by which Russian oligarchs or corporate CEOs can literally send money privately directly to Donald Trump. Nobody knows who buys the meme coin, but Trump makes money when people buy it. And so it is just an open sewer valve that allows for anybody who is trying to influence the Trump administration to be able to secretly funnel money to Donald Trump. He reserves 80% of the coin. He waits to release that coin until the price jumps back up again, which essentially means he's waiting for people who want favors from him to buy a bunch of the coin to inflate the value so that he releases more and makes more money. It's a disgusting kind of corruption, because this is essentially Trump just posting his Venmo for.
Y'all, so TikTok gets really mad if I play videos for too long. I'm gonna bring the video back up if he holds up like a chart or anything, or like changes his background. But if he's just talking, I'm gonna keep the video off, if that's okay with you guys. It's just him talking like this. But the moment like he has like a diagram or something, a graph, I will bring the video back up.
For anybody secretly to wire him as much money as they want. We've never seen something like this before, where anybody who has anything to gain from the Trump administration through a manipulation of the value of Trump's meme coin can funnel money directly to the president, whisper in his ear, that was me that purchased all that coin, that jumped up the value, that allowed you to release new coin. Hey, take care of me on the back end. On January 20th, when he's sworn in, he institutes his new energy agenda. Now, open reporting suggested that during the campaign, he met with the oil and gas industry, and they cut a deal in which the oil and gas industry would give him $1 billion of campaign contributions in order to receive favorable treatment when Trump was sworn in. And guess what happens on January 20th? Trump unveils his energy strategy. And what does it do? It preferences oil and gas, and it punishes oil and gas's competitors. It, for instance, freezes all permits on wind projects, both for the land and the sea. It undercuts permitting processes, not for oil and gas, but for oil and gas's competitors. Oil and gas got exactly what they asked for. They gave a campaign contribution, and they got the favorable treatment. 5 days later, Trump fires 17 inspectors general. What do inspectors general do? They look for corruption inside of these agencies. What do? If you are trying to engage in corruption, if you are trying to steal from the American people, you fire the inspectors general. 2 days later, on January 27th, Trump fires Quinn Wilcox from the NLRB. This is the National Labor Relations Board. When she's fired, the National Labor Relations Board cannot function any longer. Why does this matter? Because the person that has been put in charge of reviewing the hirings and firings of these agencies is Elon Musk, who, by the way, has lots of cases before the NLRB. So do the people that are standing behind Trump during the inauguration. Almost all of them have active cases before the NLRB. The billionaires supporting Donald Trump now don't have to worry about the NLRB because on January 27th, the NLRB is rendered powerlessness. 3 days later, on January 30th, Trump awards more than $800,000 worth of stock to several of the board members of the Trump Media and Technology Group. This is the publicly traded company behind his social media platforms. So now his cabinet members, people like Kash Patel and Linda McMahon, are owning equity in Trump's media platform, equity that can be cashed out, sold to people who want to buy them out of their interest at any time. Those people who might want to buy them out, cabinet members, could be individuals with issues before the Department of Education, before the FBI. Yet another avenue in which people who have influence, who want to gain influence inside the Trump administration, have a conduit to be able to move cash from their pocketbooks, from their treasury, from their bank accounts, into the bank accounts of Trump cabinet members. Shortly thereafter, we start to see the weaponization of the DOJ. On February 23rd, a civil complaint from DOJ that had been pending against SpaceX, Elon Musk's signature company, is dropped. 8 days later, the DOJ drops a case against a Republican congressman. On February 19th, 2 or 3 weeks later, the DOJ opens up something called Operation Whirlwind, which seeks to target anyone who dares try to obstruct or criticize the work of Elon Musk and Doge. Over the course of the first few weeks, the DOJ is turned into an entity that drops cases against those who are loyal to Donald Trump and pursues aggressively investigations against those who are trying to criticize Donald Trump. On February 1st, Trump fires the director of the CFPB and announces plans to shutter the Consumer Financial Protection Board. Again, very much like the NLRB, this is an agency that was, at the moment that it was rendered powerless, investigating Elon Musk and many of the biggest financial backers of Donald Trump. So once again, those that have access to Donald Trump, the billionaires that are close to him, now don't have to worry about labor violations being investigated by the NLRB. Now they don't have to worry about consumer protection actions being taken against them by the CFPB. On February 4th, there is the first of 2 extraordinary meetings in the White House in which Donald Trump convenes his business partners, the Saudi Golf League and the PGA, to try to negotiate a solution to the dispute between those 2 golf leagues. Why? Because Trump has a business interest in that dispute being resolved. The Saudi Golf League plays tournaments at Trump's courses in the United States. And so if the White House, using its official power, can try to negotiate a settlement between those 2 groups, Trump stands to make money. On February 6th, something absolutely stunning happens. Pam Bondi, the AG, issues a memorandum in which she proposes to dull the criminal enforcement of the Foreign Agents Registration Act. If you are representing a foreign government before the United States, you have to register so that we know if you are acting on behalf of American interests or you are acting on behalf of foreign interests. In the prior Trump administration, Trump officials got in big trouble for secretly working for and getting paid by foreign governments without registering. Well, what does Trump announce? That they are going to limit the applicability of the enforcement of that statute, making it much easier for Trump's friends, for his MAGA crowd, for the people who show up to Mar-a-Lago, to get paid quietly by foreign governments in order to influence Donald Trump. On February 10th, maybe aside from the meme coin, the most stunning act of corruption, the Eric Adams quid pro quo, in which Eric Adams, indicted for corruption, is let off the hook. His charges are dismissed in exchange for the mayor's pledge of political loyalty to Donald Trump. They literally went on.
This is insane. If you haven't looked at the Eric Adams thing, like, I wasn't following it that much when it happened. If you look at it, absolutely insane. How blatant this was.
On TV and announced the deal that we're getting rid of the charges against Eric Adams as long as the mayor pledges political loyalty to the president. That was so corrupt that 6 or 7 DOJ officials resigned because they refused to withdraw those charges. But the deal went through because the 7th or the 8th or the 9th official finally filed the withdrawal. And now in America, it is 100% clear that if you want to get away with corruption, if you want to steal from your constituents and you're an elected official in this country, all you have to do is just sign up for political loyalty with Donald Trump, and he will instruct the Department of Justice to let you get away with it. On February 10th, Donald Trump directs the DOJ to pause enforcement of U.S. laws that prohibit companies from paying bribes overseas. Come on. Come on. He instructs the DOJ to pause enforcement of U.S. laws that prohibit companies to pay bribes overseas. Here's an example. Goldman Sachs was engaged in outright bribery. They were paying bribes to Malaysian officials so that they could get a contract to manage the resources of the Malaysian Sovereign Wealth Fund. American companies should not be overseas bribing foreign governments. That compromises America's reputation and America's national security. But now we are going to pause enforcement of the laws that stop American companies from bribing foreign governments because corruption is now being normalized. This is what you do if you want to normalize corruption, is that you make it legal for American companies to engage in corruption overseas. That makes it easier for Trump to get away with corruption here. 2 days later, on February 12th, the announcement comes out that the State Department is going to buy $400 million of armored Teslas. Okay, so now it's getting even more blatant. It's getting even more brazen. The State Department is just going to buy a whole bunch of product from Elon Musk, product that they were not previously scheduled to buy. It is true that the Biden administration had a blueprint that was going to buy some electric vehicles, but it was around $483,000 worth of vehicles. Trump revises that blueprint of spending so that now the federal government is going to spend $400 million on armored Teslas from Elon Musk. Let's see. That's February 12th. That same day, Elon Musk's people infiltrate the Department of Labor. And reporting suggests that during that infiltration, Elon Musk's personal representatives get access to enforcement information at OSHA, not only against Elon Musk's companies. And by the way, SpaceX has an employee injury rate that is 9 times higher than the industry average, but also workplace safety violations against Elon Musk's competitors. Here's the message. If you are close to Donald Trump personally, if you support him politically, you can get secret access to enforcement data against your country, against your companies, and your company's competitors. That's what happens on February 12th. 3 days later, there's some suspicious firings at the FDA, again related to Elon Musk's personal financial interests. Elon Musk owns a medical device company called Neuralink. It is currently being reviewed by the FDA, and guess what? On February 15th and 16th, all over a weekend, there are 20 people fired from the FDA's Office of Neurological and Physical Medicine Devices. Fired by DOJ, run by Elon Musk. Clear message, you're going to get fired if you aren't on the right side of Elon Musk's application. Now, whether that was explicit or not, if the guy who is firing you has a pending application before your department, aren't you going to think twice? Aren't you going to think twice about ruling against his interests? This is why this is all unprecedented. Again, this feels normal because it's been happening every day, but never before in American history have we allowed someone who has a pending application for approval of a medicine or a medical device to be able to personally decide who gets hired and who gets fired at the regulatory agency making the decision over that medical device. But now this stuff is happening every day because on February 15th as well, that same weekend, there's an announcement that the FDA cuts are going to be even deeper, perhaps as big as 50%.
Sorry.
That means that hundreds of drugs and devices won't get approved at the FDA. And you know who benefits from that? The folks that are selling the snake oil products. And guess who's selling the snake oil products? The people who work for Donald Trump, selling Vita gummy scams. The director of the FBI is selling vaccine reversal pills. When the FDA gets gutted, it's the people who sell those unregulated products who stand to gain. On February 19th, 4 days later, we find out that the IRS is going to be cut by 7,000 people. And the biggest chunk of the folks who are going to be laid off are the people who do the audits of the billionaires and the millionaires and the corporations. And so once again, Elon Musk and the people standing behind Donald Trump on Inauguration Day are going to get off because the IRS just had its enforcement powers, its audit powers, absolutely gutted. That same day, on February 19th, you start to receive word that advertising on Elon Musk's platform is starting to grow again. And the reporting on February 19th indicates that American companies have come to the collective decision that they need to keep advertising on Elon Musk's platform because Elon Musk has so much regulatory power inside the federal government. That they need to make sure that they're paying Musk through Twitter and through X so that if they ultimately need something from the federal government, they can get it. This, again, is why we have never, ever in the history of this country allowed for the richest man in the world, somebody who controls major companies, to also have an official position inside the government. Because of course, it opens up these clear avenues where people are going to do business with him privately to try to curry favor with him publicly. I'm not done. It just keeps going. The next day, on February 20th, The CDC's Advisory Committee on Immunization Practices monthly meeting is canceled and not rescheduled. And so we were very worried that Robert F. Kennedy Jr., who makes money off of his attacks on vaccines, would continue those attacks when he took over HHS. Because if faith in vaccines continues to plummet, it is very likely that RFK Jr. will make money. Why? Because the not-for-profit that he will likely return to, the company that he will return to after he leaves, makes money as vaccine misinformation spreads. And he also continues to collect fees for referring cases to a company that handles claims of personal injury due to vaccines. And so when the CDC's Advisory Committee on Immunization Practices is canceled, it is a clear indication that, yes, this campaign of assault on vaccines is going to continue, which, not surprisingly, is likely to make RFK Jr. even more money. On February 26th, we see Trump's MAGA hats that are for sale on his website displayed in the Oval Office. And it's just a reminder that so many people inside Trump's universe continue to sell merchandise on the side in order to make money. Donald Trump has always done this, and we've just kind of accepted it, even though it is a kind of corruption in and of itself. But Kash Patel, the director of the FBI, is still selling Kash-branded merchandise, even while he's going to run the FBI. Elon Musk and others are selling Doge merchandise. So as they trumpet their brand inside the government, they're making money off their brand outside of the government. On February 26th, maybe the third most significant of brazen corruption happens, news breaks that Elon Musk is just going to have the FAA cancel a contract with Verizon that has been in the works for years and instead just substitute in Starlink for Verizon. Just extraordinary that this is happening in plain view of everybody. Elon Musk takes his private company, uses his access to government to just shove out of the way his competitors and instead insert himself and his company. Again, we've never seen this ever before in American history. Now it's happening on a daily basis. And now we get to this week. This week, Wired reports that guests are paying millions of dollars to dine with Donald Trump at Mar-a-Lago, and business leaders are being targeted with advertisements that sell access to a one-on-one meeting with the President of the United States for $5 million. Come on. Like, seriously. There's advertisements that say, if you're a business CEO and you pay $5 million to Donald Trump, you can get a meeting with him. Like, this isn't okay. And yet, because it happens every single day, they're asking for us to pretend that this is normal. This is just 6 weeks. It's just 6 weeks. And the last thing on the list is an offer to meet with the president for $1 million or $5 million. If any previous president had sent out an advertisement suggesting that you could meet with them for a payment to them of $1 million to $5 million, in and of itself, we would deem that to be unacceptable. But Donald Trump and Elon Musk believe that because they have arranged this dizzying pace of corruption in which not a day goes by in which something doesn't happen inside our government, in which Elon Musk or Donald Trump use their power in order to rig the rules to enrich themselves, that we are all going to feel that it's normal. This is how democracies die. Democracies die when the very powerful people steal from us so regularly, so openly, so unapologetically, that we come to believe that it's normal. And listen, I understand that many Americans may think that all of this stuff just used to happen quietly. And the only difference is that Trump and Musk are just putting it all out in the open. And I'm not saying that there haven't been instances of corruption. Democrats and Republicans in this body have been accused of and convicted of acts of corruption. It has been a fact of life in American politics for a long time. But never before has the corruption happened this openly or this frequently. And so I lay it all out for you this afternoon in the hopes that it is not too late for us to decide to stand up as a body and as a nation to say that this isn't okay. The Trump meme coin is not okay. It's not okay for people who have interest before the federal government to be able to anonymously funnel money to the President of the United States. It's not okay for Elon Musk to have access to Department of Labor enforcement data against him or his competitors that nobody else gets access to. It's not okay to just cancel contracts that were going to Musk's competitors and substitute in his own business just because he has the ability to do it as a friend of Donald Trump. Like, the rule of law matters. Doing things by the rules matter. This level of corruption was not occurring behind the scenes prior. It is not just that the cover got pulled off of it all. And it's our decision as a body and as a country to decide not to normalize this scale of corruption. I give the floor.
Just got here. I'm sorry. Who is this speaking and where is it? This is Chris Murphy speaking on the Senate floor, and it was a 25-minute video of him going over the timeline of corruption of the first 6 weeks of Trump's presidency. It just ended, though. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Can we discuss later how Schumer sold out the country? All right, let me look into this. Schumer CR. Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer stepped Democrats away from the edge of a shutdown on Thursday, warning that repercussions of closing the federal government would be worse than the only viable alternative, passing the House GOP funding bill that many in Schumer's party loathe. Schumer's remarks, made first during a closed-door lunch with his colleagues Thursday and then from the Senate floor in a lengthy speech, are a significant indication that enough Senate Democrats will vote to advance the House GOP bill and avoid a shutdown that would start after midnight Friday. It's not really a decision, it's a Hobson's choice. Hold on, let me look up Hobson's choice. I've never heard this before. A situation where there's an apparent choice, but in reality, only one option is truly available, often implying a forced or limited selection. Either proceed with the bill before us or risk Donald Trump throwing America into the chaos of a shutdown. This, in my view, is no choice at all. While the House bill is very bad, the potential for a shutdown has consequences for America that are much, much worse. Schumer's floor speech came after he privately told fellow Democrats during a closed-door lunch Thursday that he would help advance a House GOP funding bill, according to 3 people granted anonymity to disclose his private remarks. I believe it is my job to make the best choice for the country. One second. I believe it is my job to make the best choice for the country to minimize the harms to the American people. Therefore, I will vote to keep the government open and not shut it down. There is nobody in the world, nobody who wants to shut down the government more than Donald Trump and more than Elon Musk. We should not give it to them. The New York Democrats' decision to come out against barreling into a shutdown comes as his party has spent days quietly agonizing over what to do after the House Republicans passed their 7-month funding patch and then promptly left Washington, essentially forcing Democrats to accept a bill they don't support and didn't have a role in negotiating. Schumer had said little publicly about the dilemma before his speech Thursday, but he ended up giving voice to the concerns of many of in his caucus who believe that a shutdown would only empower President Donald Trump and his government-slashing ally Elon Musk. Schumer told reporters after his speech that he also warned his Democratic colleagues that there was no off-ramp from the shutdown once one started. A shutdown would give Donald Trump and Elon Musk carte blanche to destroy vital government services at a significantly faster rate than they can right now, he said, saying it would be a gift for Trump that would let Republicans weaponize their majorities to cherry-pick which parts of the government to reopen. Schumer's remarks marked the beginning of the end for a weeks-long battle over funding the government. Senate Democrats mostly kept mum as they waited to see if Speaker Mike Johnson would be able to get the GOP funding bill across the finish line without help of House Democrats. Once the bill passed the House, Senate Democrats were left in a pickle. They held several closed-door meetings this week, but never coalesced around a unifying strategy, with members openly acknowledging they were trying to choose between 2 bad options. This president has put us in a position where, in either direction, lots of people's constituents are going to get hurt and hurt badly. So people are wrestling with what is the least worst outcome, said Senator Martin Heinrich from New Mexico. Senator Christian Gillibrand from New York, like many other colleagues, declined to answer from reporters as she left the lunch. But she was overheard warning her colleagues behind closed doors of serious harm and that it will not be a normal shutdown. Okay. Still, a growing number of Senate Democrats vowed Thursday to oppose the House GOP bill, including not helping it get over the 60 vote procedural hurdles. But some Democrats have floated that they could help advance the bill in exchange for a vote on their preferred alternative, a 30-day stopgap that would make room to restart bipartisan spending talks. Neither Schumer nor Senate Majority Leader John Thune. Wait. Why did I not know that John Thune was the Senate Majority Leader? Did I forget this news? Mitch McConnell stepped down from Majority Leader? That information totally fell out of my brain. Like, obviously, Mitch McConnell's on death's door, but well, either way, Schumer and Thune have indicated that they've reached an agreement on proceeding to a final vote, but a person granted anonymity to describe the state. He stepped down as not running again. Well, I knew he wasn't running again. I just didn't realize he stepped down from the Majority Leader. But maybe I just forgot. Thune told reporters shortly before Schumer spoke that he is willing to give Democrats a likely-to-fail vote on a 4-week stopgap as part of a potential agreement. Thune has scheduled a Friday vote to get the House passed bill over an initial 60-vote procedural hurdle. Republicans are expected to need help from at least 8 Democrats since Senator Rand Paul has vowed to oppose the GOP bill. Okay. Schumer indicated that he would not twist arms, stressing that each senator will come to their own decision about whether or not to help advance the GOP stopgap. All right. So I don't know enough about what can and can't happen during a shutdown for me to speak knowledgeably about this. Like, my initial thought is, yet again, the Democratic establishment has no backbone, and they're allowing Republicans to do whatever the fuck they want. But if what he's saying is true, then I totally get not taking the lesser of two evils in this case. I just don't know enough about what's the word? I don't know enough about what the president can and can't do during a government shutdown. And then again, this would be an unprecedented government shutdown because we have a president that doesn't care about laws anyway. So, yeah, I don't know. I would have to do more research to have an informed opinion about this. And I don't want to just say one way or another. Honestly, the easiest way for me to think about it is that our federal employees can't take anymore. Does anyone care that the CPI and PPI came in lower than expected? Yeah, I mean, great. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Fun fact, Volkswagen sold more sausages than cars last year. Let that settle in for a minute. I didn't even know they sold sausages. Interesting.
Chuck Schumer, I guess the Senate Democratic leader, your senator, said at this meeting that he is going to vote for cloture. He is going to vote to allow there to be a simple majority vote. You think that's wrong?
I believe that's a tremendous mistake. Yes.
Why?
I think, well, first and foremost, the American people, if anyone has held a town hall or has seen what has been happening in town halls, American people, whether they are Republicans, independents, Democrats, are up in arms about Elon Musk and the actual gutting of federal agencies across the board. This continuing resolution codifies much of this chaos that Elon Musk is wreaking havoc on the federal government. It codifies many of those changes. It sacrifices and completely eliminates congressional authority in order to review these impulsive Trump tariffs that he's switching on and off. And on top of that, for folks who are concerned about effectiveness in government, this Republican extreme spending bill removes all of the guardrails and all of the accountability measures to ensure that money is being spent in the way that Congress has directed for it to be spent. This turns the federal government into a slush fund for Donald Trump and Elon Musk. It sacrifices congressional authority, and it is deeply partisan. And so to me, it is almost unthinkable why Senate Democrats would vote to hand the few pieces of leverage that we have away for free when we've been sent here to protect Social Security, protect Medicaid, and protect Medicare.
Yeah, I mean, nothing she said was false, but she didn't address the reason that Schumer gave. And it could be because it's a bullshit reason, or it could be because addressing it would make it like more of a 50-50 decision for the viewers. I don't know. I really don't know. This is something I would have to research on, because like I would need to hear what Schumer thinks would happen during a shutdown, because he said, "Oh, this would be an unprecedented shutdown. We have Trump, we have Elon, blah blah blah." But I would need to hear examples from him. Otherwise, without examples of what he thinks could happen, it kind of sounds like bullshit. And so I would side on I would err on the side of AOC. Federal employees just wouldn't be paid for their work. Well, yeah, but I mean, we've had shutdowns before. What he said was that through the shutdown, they could pick and choose, cherry pick which government agencies to reopen or not. Is that really how that works? What are they going to do? Fire thousands of federal employees? Yeah, they're already doing that. So, yeah. For the people that joined in because Parker just got banned, y'all know how it goes. Justice for Parker. Welcome in. If you're not following, just double check. Thank you for everybody that sent gifts of subs. Nobody has to gift. Nobody has to sub. The only thing I ask for is if you could just make sure you're following. Right next to my name, there should be an orange heart or a gray heart. If you see a red oval, just hit that follow button. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All non-essential employees will be in a convenient list. Yeah, but I feel like they already have access to that list if they wanted it. Do you have a Substack? No, not yet. Hold on, let me add it to the to-do list. Substack. It's more than that. They wouldn't have anyone there to continually file lawsuits because of the info. Certain government agencies would still get paid even in a shutdown. Yeah, that's right. Blue Sky. I do have a Blue Sky. It's in my bio. Woke judge ordered Trump administration to reinstate thousands of fired employees. Sometimes I really can't tell if the Dark Lord is playing a character or not.
No more Oreos. No more Oreos. I love Tesla.
What are your thoughts on the protest in Trump Tower? If the protest is about the illegal abduction, essentially, of Mahmoud Khalil, yeah, I'm for it. Dark Lord is a Liam lover. Yeah, but does he actually love Liam, or is he a Liam lover ironically? Trump could continue to shut down his whole 4 years. See, that's my question. So is it up to the president how long a shutdown lasts? Like if Congress agrees on something, then wouldn't the government reopen? Allegedly, the lists are what Elon is trying to get to, but a shutdown would force them to be made. Oh, interesting. Do the research now. No, but if Congress doesn't reconvene. Did you already talk about the calendar change for Congress? No, I haven't talked about that. Phil, thank you for the $1 on Venmo. The weird thing about the appropriations bill was the verbiage around, quote, if we don't have savings of 2 trillion, they will reduce the deficit increase from tax reductions. End quote. If that makes sense, might be why they pushed it through because it had a caveat. If we don't have savings of 2 trillion, they will reduce the deficit increase from tax reductions. So you're saying if they're not able to save 2 trillion, then that will mean fewer tax cuts. That's what you're saying? Yeah, I mean, it's having that caveat is better than not having it for sure. I don't know how they're saving 2 trillion, so yeah. All right, y'all. We're gonna play 2 games of Contexto, and then I'm gonna call it for the night. I just have a lot of stuff to get done. I'm so sorry, but debates are gonna be back tomorrow. That sounds like something the Dems proposed. It could also theoretically could have been something the Senate Republicans proposed, because like I said before, there are some Senate Republicans that definitely are for cutting taxes on the rich and definitely are for cutting social programs. Like they're evil people, but they still don't want the country to go bankrupt. Whereas the House, they don't know how numbers work. But like the House Republicans are actual smooth brains that are just operating on. There's just two walnuts in their head that have just enough space not to bang into each other. Whereas Senate Republicans are, don't get me wrong, they're evil, but they actually know what they're talking about. Okay. Why are you yelling? They're Trump zombies. Yeah, yeah. House Republicans, mostly are just Trump zombies. For real. Very few free thinkers in there. The House GOP are actually Putin employees. The Senate Republicans just go along with the treason. Yeah. Yep. Pretty much. Okay. Rename. Where'd you hear that, Ashley? Freedom.eagle.blog. Is Bad Liam still in the box? No, he left. Where is the freaking... Oh, there it is. Okay. The streets. Is Dan's brother back in the family? We're estranged. The same place that the DNC payments were leaked. Yeah, the streets of Reddit. Um, Okay, YouTube and Twitch, I love you guys, but I think I'm gonna end the streams over there.